I never did one of those Ancestry.coms because I know that I have probably 40, 50 different ethnicities running through my body, my blood, my DNA. And I thank my mom and my dad for that. But this bike is kind of like that. It probably is made from, I'd say 10 different bikes. Of course, the motor is a 1967 Triumph Bonneville motor. It has a big bore kit, so it's a 750 now. It's got aftermarket Mikuni carbs. I had the head breathed on by a machinist up in the northwest part of the country. I wish I remembered his name. Did a good job. But it's, some people may call it a Frankenbike. I call it like Little Bob or Bar Hopper. As I said, the motor is Triumph. The frame is Triumph. Of course, the hardtail is some aftermarket. The front end is Sportster, as is the headlight. The brake lever is Yamaha. The clutch lever is probably Yamaha as well. The gadgetry, the electrical switches, I think I pulled them off either an old Yamaha or an old Honda. Made the mirror myself. Just a fun little fact, I guess, that speedometer right there, that thing you see, that's a bicycle speedometer. When I went to go get this thing inspected, I was told, you need to have a speedometer on it. And they also told me that it didn't have to work. So I went and rigged up a bicycle speedometer that works off of magnets, basically. Put it on there, and it does work. Passed inspection. As you can see, that big lump that's coming out of the right side of the motor is a magneto. I tried to put aftermarket electronic ignitions on it, and it never really ran right. And then a friend of mine, a guy named Stan Slabaugh, said, Quinn, just go get a magneto, throw it on there, and it's going to run. And I must say, Stans was right. Put it on there and it runs. It starts, don't have to worry about a battery charge or anything. In fact, this thing has been sitting for about 3 years. I pulled it out, cleaned it off, checked the gas, and believe it or not, that gas, I guess I put some preservative in it, and it's still pretty nice. And I shot some ether on the air filters, and it kicked right up. But like I said, it's kind of a Frankenbike. The rear fender is a trailer, utility trailer fender. The gas tank is off a Yamaha DT100. I made the seat, the seat pan I bought, and I had it covered. The oil bag is just an aftermarket oil bag. Had to make a little sprocket, compensating sprocket down there. I don't know if you can see it. But in order to take some slack out of the chain, did some cutting. Made my own little kickstand because it's so low. I made my pipes, the down tubes of the pipes, the header pipes, were aftermarket. But I just took out my torch and I converted a 2-in-1 pipe from a Honda to fit on this thing, and then put a cone on the end of it. Again, I always say, that was fun, and I like using that word. And this bike really is fun. Hardtail, it beats the snot out of you. What can I say? You're not going to go cross country. At least I'm not going to go up cross country. Maybe there's a better souls that can do it. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this thing, and I'll try to get a quick clip of me riding it. kill switch is right by the magneto, because I ground out the magneto. The problem is, it's also right by the cylinder. So when it gets a little warm, you burn the hell out of your hand if you're not careful when you're trying to kill it. It is a cold-hearted beast. It takes a long time to warm up. It spits and sputters before it warms up, but once it warms up, it's got a good little pull on it. Low, it's very nimble. Again, another fun bike. A little imagination, you can find these things and you can put them together. You just go on eBay and you find the parts and you just start putting them together. And it's different. Not that I don't have anything against Harleys or anything like that. I've got Harleys and had Harleys, but it's nice to have something a little different. People look at it and they scratch their head and ask you what it is, and I just tell them it's kind of a little bit of hodgepodge. It's what I am, a little bit of everything. And I think that's what makes it more fun, because it is a little bit of everything. Find them, go out there, bring them back to life. You take care.